and Chilean private sector to actually bring products to solutions to needs in the market of Chile and also globally. Right now, the scope of the center is sort of expanding, and the idea is to not only become a translational research center, but also a hub for UC Davis in Latin America to promote collaborative activities, not only in the innovation space, but also attracting students and facilitating the exchange of faculty and postdocs. As I said, it was launched in 2015. The president of Chile was at that time part of the launching, and the chancellor as well, the former chancellor of UC Davis. The mission is to bring technological solutions that are based on a collaborative research to have some efficiently transfer applications in the agri-food and environmental sectors. The center has two programmatic pillars, and one is research, excellence in research and science, and technology transfer. And for the center, it's very important as well to have a team that communicates and create partnerships, both in Chile but also regionally. There are four main lines of research and development in the center: new genomic tools, bioproducts, climate-smart agro, and integrated pest management. I'm not going to go into details because we all are tired. But you can ask me and we can discuss about it, or you could look into our website. And we also have activities in technology management and technology transfer. We facilitate the identification of IP, protection. We offer global licensing. We support the creation of startup companies in Chile, as well as writing some institutional innovation policies. And finally, we are looking for symmetrical impact, both in Chile and UC Davis. In Chile, we would like to create development and sponsorship of collaborative research that actually has an impact in society and economic growth. We are trying to bring a model of technology transfer that it is based on US experiences, and definitely do a linkage to technology transfer, business development, and investment in California. And for UC Davis, the idea is to create a hub of UC Davis in Latin America to facilitate collaboration in all different aspects and opportunities for technology transfer. And this is my presentation. I'll be happy of answering questions if you have some. Thank you. I have some brochures as well. I brought a brochure of PIPRA and the UC Davis Chile. If somebody would like to know a little bit more and take it home, please feel free to have some. The UC Davis Chile is in Spanish, but the one in PIPRA is in English. Apologize, I only had the Spanish version for the UC Davis Chile. Sure.
Your last slide, you mentioned about a model is based on the US experience. A very simple question. Why is US? Is it US the best practice of technology transfer? Can you share with us?
I would never say that the US have the best practices. That would be very erroneous. What we are trying to bring to Chile is the experience of UC Davis, how we engage with our researchers, how we do evaluations of our IP, how we try to license our technologies to the private sector, and somehow educate as well the private sector in Chile and also universities, to create a culture of how the different actors that are part of the ecosystem are supposed or may interact to actually achieve technology transfer, because you are not going to achieve technology transfer from, if not the different actors having the same goal or the same understanding of how to do it. So that's somehow what we are trying to bring to Chile. I don't know if I answered your question.
I have a question, and thanks before for your presentation. How many times did you spend in order to adapt this UC Davis to Chile reality or Chile scenario, in order to adapt whole strategy relative to knowledge transfer?
I understood your question. Could you please repeat?
How many times, yes, do you spend to adapt model to Chile?
How many types?
How long?
Oh, how long,
Yes.
excuse me, okay. How long is it going to take to adapt the US model to Chile?
Yes.
We are not trying to bring the whole model to Chile, because that wouldn't work. We are trying to show how it works in the United States, so the Chilean ecosystem can implement a version that actually may work in its country, in the country. And it takes time. The reality, my experience is that Chile has improved a lot in the last decade in terms of, if you will, innovation. The whole work started with trying to educate and create some awareness within universities about what is intellectual property and how to protect and how to actually license. So the government put a lot of investment, really a lot of investment, training human capital,